Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of my Factorio series. I hope you've enjoyed watching the first few episodes. Today we're going to try and focus on getting an automated science area going for red science and possibly green if we need it. And also get the beginnings of a bus going as well. A bus, for those who don't know, is basically a long conveyor belt or area in which we can transport all of the necessary items that are used in the majority of manufacturing around the factory. Usually goes in a straight line, or from what I've seen, but I don't know why it's called a bus. I imagine there is some long technical explanation as to why, but also it's probably because it makes sense to call it that, as it literally buses the materials around the factory. So before we get started, I'm going to need some belt, and we're also going to have to try and recreate this area up here for copper. But before we do that, we may need a bigger copper area in which to mine. Although this may do for now. This might do. I was going to put some more electric mining drills down here just to really maximise the capacity we've got coming out of here. But for now, the belts are backed up. We're probably not going to need it. So let's focus on getting this sorted. So if I take these away, I mean they do a good job in the early game, but as we progress, you really want to get moved on to electric mining drills, and they just work a lot better. So we should start to see some of them being made here, and there they are. So we may have to squash these together a little more, but that's not too much of a problem. They'll still work. They'll just overlap in this section and mine more thoroughly. There's not a great deal here, but it'll do for now. I mean, eventually we'll look at that, and eventually this one here. So there should be enough for now. Okay. This is going to take... Oh, that's not going to work. That'll have to go like that. This is going to take a bit of a weird path, but... I believe this is how you're supposed to set it up for proper smelting. So, sorry, for proper collection. Oh, that's going to need poles. Okay, so we extend. Oh, oops. So we extend this out a little bit, and what we should be doing is always doing research as well. So we'll go ahead and get logistics 1, so we can start to do underground belts, splitters. I'll show you how those work, and fast inserters as well, which are truly a godsend as far as this game is concerned. I love fast inserters. So what can we do? I'm going to try and copy this. We're probably not going to need as big an area, as copper won't be in as much demand, and also we don't have enough coming in, I don't think, to sustain an area of that size, but we'll see how we go. We'll do maybe 3 on each side to start with, so we're going to need space and that there, like that. Space. Okay. I think they may be the wrong way. Yep. So place electrical pole. Oh, we can do it with one. That's good. And then the same again. Now for now, what I will do is I'll just make this longer. So if we do wanna upgrade it, we can do. And what I'm going to need to do is feed off some of this coal. And I've run out of belt. It'd be great when we can start to get this being made automatically. We probably could already, actually. We might work on that in a minute. But for now, we're just focused on getting this area finished. And they've run out of science packs, so let's queue some of those up. 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. And what I'm going to want to do is let's move that up the way for a second, because we have that coming in from there, that coming in like that, and that feeding down there. That can feed into there, and we're going to want like that. There we go. So it should all just be on the one side. Perfect. Now I can feed this back up this way and reclaim the belt. And it is... Is there some stone in there? Ah, there is. There's a little bit of stone, which we really don't want. It's coming from this one. I'm going to move that back to there, and I can just place that like that. That should sort that issue, because we really don't want stone clogging up the clogging it up. We may actually be able to support a few more of these. Do 2 more. Okay. So does that match up? Pretty much, yep. So they're starting to be created. Oh, we're going to have to work around that. That is out of coal. Wonderful. That always was going to be an issue. So we might actually have this one coming up like this as well, just to support it better. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue, but we do want a full supply of coal coming in. I mean, at the moment there's nowhere near enough, so yeah, 2 probably is a good idea. Excuse me. So and that should be fine. So we'll collide the belts here as we did before. We can actually always extend this later, so it doesn't matter too much. And I'm going to put my science packs into there. No, I'm not. I'm going to put half in there. Half in there. Can we make... We can, good. So... That's going to take a while. Okay. Well, that's fine. That is going to prove a bit of a problem if we want to extend this area. We may have to work another way to sort that out. And I've run out of belt again. I need more iron. And this, you get to a point where you start to manage a lot more, as you can probably tell. Which is part of the game. Oh, why did I just take that? I have that there. Oh, that's collecting a lot. Okay, so... Can I build on there? I can. Why did that stop earlier? Huh. Okay, well that's not going to be a problem. We have the 3rd lab. Which should make that come in a little bit quicker. That's not firing because... Why is that? Oh, he's got stone in it. You see that stone? And I think it needs 2 stone to make brick. Stone is useful, but not right now. We've got a lot of that. So if we really need underground belt so that I can, which we now have. Good. I'm going to do lights next. So we can now make underground belt and splitters, which is great. We can also make assembling machines. So the underground belt really is great because no, why did it? We can run out of belt. Let's cancel a lot of this. We don't need that much now. We'll have 2 of them. Loads of belt and 5 assembling machines. So we have split. So I'm going to set this up a little bit better, more how I like it. We have that there. That, oh no. So the research, as you can see, is coming in a lot faster now. We'll get logistics. No, shall we? Yeah, we'll get tool belt. Oh no, we won't, because that requires green science, and I've not made any of that. We'll get electronics. We need everything eventually, so there we go. If I place it there, and I will make an a fast inserter eventually. Anyway, we can for now bring this up. You're going to see me do that a lot. I try and do it too fast, and I'm not quite quick enough yet to do that. So this is going to start the main bus, as it's called, coming this way. Oh, and I also need to automate this. So many things to do. So this is a good opportunity to use a splitter. So what I will do is I will reroute this. So we'll have half of this coming out of here, and this can come down, and I've run out of belt again. We will get that automated soon because it's really starting to become annoying. So that will feed those equally. What a splitter does is basically takes one from this side, puts it on this side, and then one on that side, etc, etc. And it also seems to even out the belts as well, so they are really useful. I mean, this is a really slow one, but you can get faster ones as time goes on. And I need to fill these up over here. Ah, I can't because it's getting in the way. No problem. Okay. So I may have overestimated what we get done today. But we have got copper smelting sorted. And these are running out as well. Okay, there we go. So, what was it? Okay, yeah. So the splitter will split those off relatively evenly. I mean, that's backed up so far. And this is starting to back up now, which is good. What I will do then is I will have all of those working on that. We'll turn that around. There we go. So that can come off there. We will have we can rearrange that lamp there. So that comes down to there, like that. Run out of belt again. Make a few more inserters. While that happens. So let's get belt being made automatically. What do we need for belt? Iron gears and iron. It's iron plate. Yeah. So what we can do is, where did I put them? Aha. On there. On there. That can make iron gears. That can make belts. That's going to require how many gears? So it requires 1 and 1. Okay, fine. So where are the blue inserters? There. They can go there. Oh, of course they're not. They're not connected. Of course. Okay, well, I'll have to dig it out. So you can feed straight from there into there, and then from there we can feed straight into this chest. I wanted to make tons and tons of belt. And that's... oh, of course. That needs iron as well. We won't leave this here eventually, but for now it'll do. So good. Got belt being made automatically. Nice and simple. So... and some more belt. Bit lazy, but it's fine. So what I want here is... so we want 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's right. Of course, run out of belt. You start to need so much belt. And I'm going to just use normal inserters because they're a lot cheaper for what we need down here. I mean, we've really only got 3 firing on anyway. So it doesn't matter at all. Place that like that. And eventually we can have this loop round for all the different rows we need. How many of those do we have? I'm going to make this up to 10. So then we don't have to worry about it for a long time. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and they're lacking power, of course. And I've actually run out of small electric poles. So we'll cheat a little bit. There we go. And now they are all automated. We'll keep these full of coal. There we go, 185, much better. So if I bring these along, get it the right way around. Now we have starting to get a better factory going. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Probably move these. The only issue is these are gonna because they're not these guys, electric mining drills. So I do have 2 already. So take these down. Because they don't need to feed each other anymore. We can have these working, although we are going to run out of pole. Although there's loads of wood, so I don't know why I'm worried. So okay. We may have to rearrange some of the belt. That's not too big of an issue. That side's okay. So we're going to want that there, so... Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's... Yeah, that should be sorting our problems out now. This is providing a nice steady supply. These guys aren't... Are they even turning on? Yeah, they've got loads backed up. That's filling up. Excellent. Okay, so next episode we'll get working on up here, I think, science, an automated area. But we did take care of some good things today. So we got the copper smelting going, automated coal mining, more steam engines, automated coal insertion for the steam engine boilers, and belt being made. And there we go, 314. So we've got plenty of that now. Although we'll never really run out of that, and that can just run indefinitely, which is great. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're enjoying the series. Follow the playlist, like the video, comment, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.